It was cold last night. It got down to 44 degrees. But I layered up, so it wasn't bad. I've got 2 pairs of socks on, pair of pants, shorts under those pants, 2 t-shirts, a flannel, this jacket, sleeping bag, blanket, and a towel. Don't forget to bring a towel. And then I burrowed into the sleeping bag and put the pillow over top. And it wasn't too cold. The night before last night, I didn't prepare for it to get cold, and it was pretty chilly. So last night I was like, I'm gonna layer up because I don't want to be cold. No. Need to make some coffee. Before I make coffee though, I'm gonna see if I can charge my drone without, I've been charging it using my car, like plugging it in while the car's running, but I'm gonna see if I can use a different charger to charge it. So you'll see. Alright, so I've got the Swiss Tech. I don't know if this has enough power to charge the drone. Then we got this. We'll see if I can charge it with this solar powered battery pack. Says it's got full battery. Okay. Well, it says that it's charging. So let's see. I'll hit this. There we go. Good. I finally figured out how much coffee to put into the French press so that it tastes like the Keurig.
Alrighty, so my weapon of choice is this Mach 1 Lew's Speed Stick fishing rod. I like it. I think it's great. This is an Ozark Trail fishing rod from Walmart that I got from the clearance section. I think it was like maybe $12, $15. It's the Ozark Trail Wayfarer. Now I'm going to compare this rod to my chosen rod against this rod. Now this, I don't know if you've seen a rod like this before. There's a couple different variations of these that they sell at a lot of fishing sections around Walmart, but it collapses and extends all the way into this. So I'm gonna test these rods today while fishing to see if they can get the job done for the price, because they're pretty cheap. Alrighty, so today I'm testing out the Eagle Claw collapsible fishing rod from Walmart to see pretty much if the reel is any good, because I mean the shaft isn't too important in my opinion. Obviously it's important, but not as important as the reel. So let's see if the reel is the real deal here on Echo Lake. But first, I will show you how to open it from its collapsed state. Now, this video is 30 seconds long, but I have the video sped up to 2 times the regular speed. So it takes about 1 minute, that is 60 seconds, to assemble this rod, which I think is a pretty good turnaround time for a collapse and a setup of this kind of a device. Oui, oui. Right, that is not a good look for the first cast. Honestly, not a very good look for the first cast.
First cast, it works. You know, for being like, I think like 18 bucks, or I think I got it on clearance for like 16 bucks. It's not bad. I mean, it's not as luxurious of an experience as my Lose speed stick, but if this was like, if you were trying to camp or fish with like a very compact loadout, this wouldn't be bad. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, for like 18 bucks, rod and reel combined. It's not bad. All right, we are attempting the first ever aquatic launch of the drone.
Now, it was at this point that the gusts of wind kept telling me that it was too windy to take my drone any higher, so I was trying to land it on my kayak, which was not happening. So I ended up making an emergency landing on the shore on the rocks.
It wouldn't land while I was out on the water, so thank goodness it was able to land on this uneven rock right here. Successfully retrieved El Drone. Well, once again, nothing is biting, so I was able to test this rod for its casting, but not able to see how it would handle with a fish on the Eagle Claw. The Eagle Claw packet rod. We've now been out here for 4 hours casting with not one bite. Not even one bite. I don't know what's going on. This is pitiful and not
the usual fishing that I've grown accustomed to here. Alrighty, folks, it's another day. A couple days later, actually. I didn't record anything yesterday because we just went golfing again, and you know, golfing is entertaining if you're a golfer, and it's not as entertaining if you're not a golfer. And the only way to make it entertaining for people who aren't golfers is to add tracers so you could see where the ball goes. And I don't know how to do that. If anybody watching this who knows video editing knows how to add those pathways without spending like $20 a month on some app that does it with AI or whatever, let me know in the comments. That'd be appreciated. But yeah, we're gonna go fishing again today. We didn't go fishing yesterday because the day before yesterday, if you'll recall, was the day that we spent 4 hours fishing on Echo Lake and didn't even get a single bite. So we're gonna go fishing today on Crane Lake, and hopefully we'll actually catch some fish. Now, there's no cell service out here where we're camping, but if you drive a couple miles away, there's a lodge that has Wi-Fi that you can connect to. And so when I connected my phone to it the other evening, my mother informed me that because of the Canadian wildfires, the air quality where I'm at right now is actually labeled as very unhealthy right now. So I don't know if that has something to do with why the fish aren't biting. There might be, you know, some like way that affects the water and how much oxygen's in the water maybe, and maybe the fish just have learned not to bite on stuff when the air quality's bad. That might be complete poppycock. I don't know. All I know is that a lot of stuff in nature that you might not think is connected is actually connected. So it could be that the poor air quality is causing the fish not to bite. I don't know, but we'll see if we catch anything today. But according to like weather websites and forecasts and stuff, the air quality is getting better as we are moving forward. So the worst is behind us. So if that does have something to do with it, maybe the quality of fishing will improve. I don't know, but we're about to find out. Alrighty, we have arrived, unloaded the kayaks, and we are going to fish. Now they say that in this lake we have walleye, lake trout, and sturgeon. Can you imagine if we caught like a 55-inch sturgeon? Ooh, that would be sweet. But I feel like catching a sturgeon is rather rare. Let's go. Now, I'm not really sure what the general consensus is on the brand Ozark Trail, which seems to be like the Walmart camping brand. I use a lot of Ozark Trail products, and I think they're pretty good, especially for the price. And so if you recall, when we fished the other day for 4 hours and didn't catch anything, I used that collapsible yellow rod. And today I'm going to be trying this Ozark Trail rod and reel to see if it's decent or if it's doo-doo. And this is where we are at, Voyagers National Park. We are here somewhere around here, somewhere. I could find it if I took time, but I'm not going to. It's a lot of reading. And if there's anything you should know about me is that I don't read. Who reads reading? And just like that, we're back on the water. A much better experience casting with this one. That's a male plane, that is. How can you tell that it's a male plane? Can't you see its balls? All right, this is like perfect fishing conditions. It's nice and cool. It's overcast. There's a little bit of a drizzle, just like a tiny little sprinkle, but no bites. Not a bite yet. What's the deal? Hold on. There you have it.
26th, the coveted walleye has been caught.
Now, I don't know if you can tell, but my dad's pretty excited that I caught a walleye because we've been trying to catch friggin' walleye for years out of this spot.
Oh, it's a hike.
That's a pike. No! It was a smallmouth bass. Dang it. All right, check this out. I'm about to catch a fish on this cast right here. Right now. Just kidding. Well, I've been fishing for 5 hours now. Caught a walleye, smallmouth bass, and a bunch of pike. And my dad caught a bunch of pike as well. And I was using this Ozark trail rod and reel. And because I caught a walleye on it, I'm now kind of biased towards this rod and reel, thinking it's pretty good. But I'd probably be singing a different tune if I hadn't caught a walleye on it. But this, it's a little rickety. It's not very locked in, but it works. So, I mean, for the price, I think the price is right. Yeah, it's pretty, I mean, it's all right. Now that we're done fishing, we're gonna fly the drone around for a minute. this is where the final day of actual camping concludes. From here on out, for the next 4 or 5 days, it's all glamping in a cabin with the rest of my family that's coming up here. So, gotta tear down the tents, and of course it's raining. So it's gonna be a wet teardown, which is not gonna be enjoyable for the whole stowing process. So yeah, like I said, that concludes the actual camping, kayaking, and fishing portion of this series, and the rest of it is just glamping. So I will see you in the next episode of Glamping.